Hey, good afternoon, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you. Today is Wednesday, May the 22nd. And if you look at the chart here, we had a lot of green, a lot of really small green, and a couple red accounts. A net small red day on the funded accounts. I actually have 14, or I had 14 before I started today. And I ended up losing the two remaining near-death accounts. So not sad about that. It is what it is. So the good news is the accounts I passed yesterday, I was not really going to trade them. However, as I looked at the trading days left, I realized that if I traded every single day and I had good profitable days as a whole across 10 days, I could actually get those into the May or the June 5th payout date, by the June 5th payout date. Let me just see if I can pull that up here. And where's that? Here we go. This is what I wanted to show you. Come on, computer. Okay, right here. So if we look at the last two, I put them in for June 5th. If I trade well and have a nice win every single day, or averaged out over 10 days, I could actually withdraw on that account on June 5th, or those two accounts. So that was what my decision really was in activating them. So we're actually at 12 because we lost those two, so that's okay. And those were two that I wasn't even close to taking a payout with anyway. So it is what it is right now. We're focused on trying to get the majority of these accounts to hopefully to a payout level by the first cycle of June. If we do, great. If we don't, that's fine as well. And while I've got this up, I guess we can take a look at this as well. These are the two blown accounts, but overall, very solid week. Still green on the week at $2,800 over the last several days. So very happy with the way this week has progressed so far. So here's the big lesson for me today was I avoided having a big red day. Today was a complete sideways burger. I mean, this is, what time is it now? It's about 2:30, and we've had FOMC minutes and things have got a little crazy. Right here is where I lost these two. But in any case, let's just walk through the day. Here's the big value for me and the big win for me today. I continued to trade the levels, but because of the price action just being yucky this morning, I was really tempted to short this 18,825 level, really tempted to short that this forenoon, and I just couldn't do it on minis, and really wasn't that enthused with doing them on micros. And I thought to myself, you know what, I need the trading day, so I might as well try to trade if I find something that I like. And I decided I was going to trade micros. So I traded today with micros, copy trading all 14 accounts. And I'm really glad I did. I'm really glad I did. I would have had a pretty bad red day. I mean, I may have been able to make it back up, but it started out this morning. I traded only these two, the 30 and 38 near death ones. This morning pre-market, I was looking for a short as we broke down below this level, and I was just wrong, was in with two contracts. So I had a $40 loss there, and that was really the undoing of those two accounts. I then did not take another trade until around 11:15. Actually, that's kind of been an interesting time frame for me the last couple of days. I went long looking for a rejection right here off this 18,824 level that had been kind of rejecting all morning long, and I was incorrect, got stopped out, and this was a mistake. I'm not happy at all with this trade. This was a mistake trade. I chased this price action and ended up with a $16 loser there. Again, I'm copy trading all of the accounts. I jumped in again looking for a long. That one was wrong as well. I'm not really thrilled with these two long trades, specifically the first one. The second one I'm okay with. I held that trade for almost half an hour, and I just thought this thing would break out, and it didn't. And I had, thought about getting out. I said, well, I'm just going to leave my stop and we'll see what happens. I then waited until around the 12:15 marker. We had this pullback. We broke back above this 824 level. We came back right to it. I took a long and took a $10 winner there. So that, rejuvenated the accounts a little bit. And then I was extremely happy with this trade here toward the end of the day. Or toward the end of my trading day. As we fell back below, we came up, we tested the 824s, we dipped down, and we came back up, and I entered, actually, it's the way this chart is set, it looks like I entered on the green candle. I actually entered on the red candle, but I entered on with 2 contracts, pretty much back to back. The trade was happening. I entered again. I took the first one off at $15, and I didn't take the second one off until 44. That was actually my profit target. And then kind of the tough part is, this was this major move down. So, it wouldn't, I'm not looking for that big of a move, and I wouldn't have even if I would have been trading minis, but that brought all of the accounts, with the exception of those first 2 near-death ones, that brought them all back into, basically break even, and we made, anywhere from 88 cents to 488 on those accounts today. So that was the big win, and then these 2 trades here were totally only taken on this 30 and 38 account. As I realized, okay, everything's green but those 2, I'm going to see if I can jump in. And I tried to catch the bottom of this big move, and I was just wrong. So whatever, it is what it is. I don't like trading the accounts that are in that bad of shape anyway. So, but here's I guess the thing for me as I look into tomorrow, and we have all of the accounts have great amount of drawdown left, with the exception of these 2 that have 300. So I don't know. We'll see if the market if I feel like I'm in sync with the market. Today didn't feel that way, by the way, but if I feel like I'm in sync with the market, if the market moves in ways that I like, and I'm confident in the way the levels are set up, I will probably continue to trade all of them on minis. However, I might jump in and trade micros. Maybe on the first trade micros across all the accounts with like 2 contracts, maybe 3 contracts, just looking for a decent little win, and then move to minis. I'm not sure. I've also had some success trading minis and only taking like 1 or 2 trades. So we'll see. I may jump back and forth here. We'll see how the day goes. And I'm just really thrilled that we kept the red to a very much a minimum today. That is the big deal. Let's look at, let's just break down today. Very poor win rate, 36%. However, the win-loss, 1.38, so that's good. But yeah, all the trades ended up with a red day today. The big win for me really is having a very small red day. 11, almost 1,200 in profit on Monday, over 1,800 in profit yesterday, and then coming today with only 247 in a loss. That is way better than doing this, small green day and then having some of these big red days. So I really like, the way this week has gone, and really it's just the way that my mental capacity has been and how I've felt and just managed the week well so far, and I need to just continue on that mentality. But yeah, here we can see this week, looking at the numbers, average win-loss, we're at 55 average winner, 20 average loser, and is largely in part because I've taken a lot of micro trades this week. I've only taken like a couple trades on minis all week long. 48% win rate, which is a little bit lower than what I'm typically averaging, but I like the rest of these numbers, and I like the fact that we're having a green week, so really happy with that. But yeah, that's pretty much a wrap for today. I did lose a couple Apex evals. I lost them in this complete chop session this morning. I traded 2 of them and ended up losing them. I was just doing my normal, going 10 contracts and trying to trade them in one pass, or pass them in one trade, I should say. But I did have a good day, or a better day, I guess, on the take profit eval. I did have a nice little win there, up 440. So I decided I'm not going to push it any further. Hopefully I can continue to have some green days and get that thing passed eventually here. So yeah, summary of today, avoiding the big red day. That's a huge win for me. And I'm not too sad about these two dead PA accounts. We still have a dozen accounts left, and I'm perfectly happy with that. So do not forget that tomorrow, Thursday, is the last day of the Apex 90% off sale. So if you need evals or want to stock up on evals, that is a great time to do it. I'm probably going to do that myself before end of day tomorrow. I will likely be purchasing, I don't know, maybe 5 or 10 more just so that I have a few extra ones. But yeah, I appreciate all of you guys using my code. The BVLSTPTS code gets you the best deal with Apex all the time. And likewise, Take Profit Trader on that nice 40% off lifetime no activation fee deal they got going on now. The code BCT gets you the best deal at all times with Take Profit Trader. So again, I really thank you. Thank you for using my codes. It helps me out, helps the channel, and I certainly do appreciate it. If you're new here, feel free to like and subscribe. I try to do these updates every single day, taking you along on my trading journey as we try to get out of the doldrums that we've been in. Missed the month of February for payouts, missed the month of May for payouts. So hopefully we can get to some payouts here in the month of June. Definitely feel like we're on track. So that's a win. All right, I got to sign off. Good luck. Trade well the rest of the day if you're trading. Also trade well tomorrow. Have a great night, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow afternoon. So long.